are working shoulder to shoulder with us and electing our great president, Donald Trump. Okay, let's talk Trump. That's what we're here to do. So this idea was really born out of, it was a God thing. What happened was, I'm going to go off topic a little bit here, but what happened was we worked so hard to elect Donald Trump. I mean, we were national delegates together. We met just over a year ago. We got to go to a convention with Marion Sheridan and a big group of people, a big group of electors. You guys might have heard that term, delegates, electors. Well, we were elected to be national delegates for Trump. And so we went to Cleveland. We had a great time helping to save the space for Trump and protect his nomination. And when we came home, we were fired up, energized. We really didn't know what to do with all of that energy. Immediately, we were bombarded by people with, I want a lawn sign. Where do I get a t-shirt? Where do I get a hat? How do I sign up to help? And it was kind of frustrating because we didn't really have great answers. I don't know if any of you realize, but the Trump campaign ran very lean, unlike a lot of other campaigns across the country. You know, so if Jeb Bush had won the nomination and you came home, there would have been a plan in action. There were lawn signs already printed. But when we came home, there wasn't a whole lot of ground game yet for Trump. So we got together without really knowing each other, along with a huge group of activists in Walled Lake called the Michigan Conservative Coalition. And we were like, you know what, let's just get going. Diane had already started. She gave us the idea. We started our own office in Walled Lake. Diane ran an office on the west side of Michigan. And I'm very proud to tell you that those two offices in southeast Michigan and the west side of Michigan, we were the busiest offices for the Trump campaign in the entire state of Michigan. More lawn signs came out of our offices, more 4x8 giant signs that you saw on the freeways, more people working Trump talk on the phone and volunteer sign-ups. We ran our offices 7 days a week, right up until the election. Actually, the night before the election, we sent out a group of people to protect the vote in Detroit at Cobo Hall, because our party didn't even have a plan to do that. I didn't talk about this last night, but our own party did not expect Trump to win. And 2 days before the election, they called us, really 24 hours before the election, they called us in a panic and said, hey, do you guys have people you can send down to Cobo Hall to watch over the vote? And Marion Sheridan, who you're going to see from in a little bit, she is the president of Lakes Area Tea Party. Instead of going to meet with Trump to a Trump rally, which is what we had been doing nonstop, she worked all night long on the phones, got almost 40 people together. They traveled down to Cobo Hall the next morning, and they spent the entire day watching over the votes at Cobo Hall. And I can't remember the number, was it 80,000?
60,000 absentee ballots.
So 60,000 absentee ballots they watched over, and the opportunity for cheating, the opportunity for corruption was horrific. One of our volunteers cried while she was there. She bawled her eyes out because she could not believe the level of corruption that was possible with our voter integrity. If those group of people had not been there, I'm not kidding, I have goosebumps. I don't think Michigan would have won, because we only won by, what, 10,000 votes? So first of all, everybody thank Marion Sheridan right there in the red. I honestly believe Marion's team won the whole state of Michigan. I'm not kidding. Anyway, after the election, we were surprised to realize that our work was not finished. So we all came home, everybody's excited, yay, Trump won, and you know, Diane and I were like, are we ever going to see each other again? Well, what happened is immediately Trump was under attack. You guys all know that. And we were kind of shocked by it. I don't know why we were shocked, because he was under attack during the entire campaign, but it still surprised us. And so we really couldn't stop campaigning. People were texting us, emailing us, calling us. What is this story about? What does Trump want to say here? How do we defend him here? The fake news was rampant. It still is. And so almost immediately we decided, okay, we need to do something. We weren't sure what we needed to do, but we really started talking that we needed to do something. And then Indivisible started gathering ground. How many people here know what Indivisible is? Last night we were in Royal Oak. We had 194 people show up for Michigan Trump Republicans. outstanding, in Royal Oak of all places. And Indivisible was right outside. As a matter of fact, as soon as they saw that we had organized this event, they created a Facebook page and filled the Facebook page of Dugan's in Royal Oak with hateful posts, filthy comments telling us all of the horrible things they were going to do to all of you, the people that want to come out and just talk about Donald Trump and how proud you are of him. And in fact, when it all was said and done, there was only about 20 people that showed up. It was fairly peaceful. We were really blessed to have Bikers for Trump show up. Law enforcement is a beautiful thing, but I'll tell you what, when Bikers for Trump show up to stand up next to the protesters, you know, there is peace in the house. And they were so wonderful because they didn't even try to come in and hang out with us and listen to the meeting. They were perfectly content with sitting out there guarding the house. That's really what it felt like, guarding the house while the rest of us were inside doing business. So thank you, Bikers for Trump, if any of you are here.